Welcome to the show, it's dark and late. Burning rubber, blowing smoke all day. From the pits to the strip, we rev it high. We're talking burnouts, and we're not shy. Engines roar and the tires scream. Living that burnout car dream. We're here to win, never backing down. And when the smoke clears, we wear the crown. Just a tip and we're hitting hard. Spinning wheels and breaking hearts. With a twist to the key and a foot on the floor. We're bringing the heat like never before. Burnout cars and driver fame. Running through fire, taking the flame. Just a tip in, we've got it all. From burnout cops to the mental call.
What's going on, guys? I'm your old mate Dr. Cuts. This is Encyclopedia Ray. You're watching Just a Tippin'. Today we've got an awesome guest in studio, Mr Shaun Jury, who's got the EA Barra turbo called Barely. Barely. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yourselves.
Welcome, bro.
Thanks for joining us. Where have you come from today?
Coming from Auckland, Pocono.
Auckland. Good on ya. Is that ice cream shop still there?
Yep, sure is.
Still gets plenty of traffic, eh?
Yeah.
What else is good that's there?
Piggy farmers.
Yeah,
Pocono.
Pocono.
Bacon? Bacon is there? Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, no.
Oh, okay. Didn't they get called JenniferAniston.com at one stage or something?
I don't know.
No, that's somewhere else, okay. I'm not that clever, you all know that. Well, tell us about your car, brother. Barely, tell us about Barely. I mean, you're a multi-motorsport guy, but we'll talk about the burnouts first. What do you got?
Yeah, so Barely's a Falcon that I've had for a long time. I don't even know how long I've had it. Years. Started out as a road car. Used to drive it around. Got it impounded more times than I could think possible. And then...
Well, because I mean, we're South Waikato, really, eh?
Yeah, when I was younger, we thought it was cool to go to the drags in Auckland and do skids everywhere and all that stuff. So as I grew up, I guess, the car sort of morphed to be more and more as it went. Until we finally put the Barra in it and worked out that it probably wouldn't be street legal after that. So, and then it got built into what it is now.
Right. So what's behind the Barra as far as the trans and the diff?
Yep, so it's still running a Falcon diff. I've, touched wood, had no problems. I think I've blown one diff over all the years.
Right.
And it's got a built 2-speed power glide in it.
Nice.
By Shane from S&B Automatics.
Yeah, good work.
He actually went for a whole lot of dramas with us until we sorted the issues because I kept smashing them in half.
Oh yeah,
but he got us there in the end.
How long have you been running that combo?
So originally it was about 2015. We put the Barra in it.
Yes, right.
And it was manual.
Oh yeah, okay, good work.
And then 2016, we won Morrinsville Burnout Cup.
Nice. Yeah.
And then after that, just had a world of clutch issues.
Right.
So around the end of the 2016, it went auto.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Wicked. I'm pretty sure that Crunk Motorsport Mitchell, he'll be going automatic next year. So that'll be good to see too.
Yeah,
I mean, he hasn't confirmed it. He'll probably deny it, and it's full of shit.
Unfortunately, it's the way of the future.
Yeah.
As much as I didn't like it, as much as other people I know don't like them.
Mr Fitzroy did the same thing. He's never turned back, I don't think.
Yep.
I mean, either that or you just remove the clutch foot from the whole thing. So basically, you're an auto, aren't you? You don't want anything with your clutch foot involved, so...
No, not at all.
Yeah.
There's enough for our little minds to think of.
That's what I kind of reckon too.
Do you like a manual skid though?
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely. Especially...
Can't wait to see Mr Schwanger represent the manual gearbox and the pads again.
Absolutely. So, bro, tell me, when did you start? When was your first sort of comp? Like, how long ago was that?
Geez, I couldn't tell you. Years ago.
Where was it? Can you remember where it was?
First comp was at Merrimere.
Right.
It was a 4-and-roader weekend. I think that was my first actual comp that I'd done.
Right.
And
What car would that have been?
And that was with the.
No, sorry, that was another white Falcon I had before that.
Oh yeah.
It was another manual Falcon though.
Oh, okay.
And by memory, I think I won that one actually.
Okay.
But skids were way different back then.
Yes, right. How do you say?
Just the style, the cars, everything. Like it was a 3.9 litre manual Falcon with a lock diff.
Yes,
that I
right.
skidded on the street.
Yeah.
And we went in.
It wasn't quite the tunes and all the different little technical stuff that's available
Forced
now.
inductions and methanol and
nothing like that. I probably
E85
petrol in it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, that was cool. And then from then, I actually met the start of a mate at that comp. Mm-hmm. And from then on, we sort of become pretty good mates and started going to Helensville, Burnout comp.
Right, yep.
And from then on, it was pretty much every comp we could go to, we were at it.
Wicked.
With different cars and different things. And
Yep. And so who's your mate? Is he still on the circuit?
Not so much the burnouts anymore, but he's still around and has stuff, so everyone will know him. Anyone in the car world knows him.
Right.
So our old mate Rick Bell.
Right. Okay.
He's kind of playing with drifting and four-wheel drives and stuff these days.
Love it.
And the little Lada wagon that was at Chrome.
Yes, yeah.
I fucking love the Lada wagon. Honestly, I'd murder a busload of nuns with a plastic butter knife. You know,
well, we were talking about
those Lada wagons.
When the bro arrived, next event for that Lada is Mud Jags.
So we're going to get to see that. When's that, next weekend?
Yep, 5th.
Oh, fuck.
5th of October.
I could be wrong, but I'm sure I heard he was taking it to it.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be
just
fun.
Sounds cool.
That'll be fun.
If he ends up being there, then I'm in.
I'm sure I've seen it at an event somewhere, but we'll see what happens.
He's done that one at Chrome.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, fuck, very good. So what's your next comp, bro? Autofest?
Yeah, Autofest. So that's a big one. That's for me, that's the biggest one of the
So
season.
tell me about last year's Chrome.
Last year's Chrome.
Was it last year's Chrome or last year's Autofest? Sorry, you just about got a ticket.
Yeah, yep. So last year's Autofest, I'd sort of skidded maybe halfway through the pack of cars. I did the skid, and sort of stood back and watched lots of mechanical issues and mistakes. And
yeah.
I was pretty happy.
Right.
And then just as I were about to close the pad, Liz managed to get her car going and come out. And that was cool. She did a good skid, as she always does.
Obviously.
Every skid she does is textbook.
Yes.
And then, prize giving, we found out Liz had beaten me. So that was cool.
Just scoped out.
It's not. You got beaten by the best, really. Like.
Well, exactly. And you've got to be beaten.
She's original West Auckland Bogan Motorsport type scenario, really, isn't she?
Oh, she's awesome.
But almost to take it out, that woman taking it out with a Barra, something blowing that's got to come in.
So, would you have gone to someone else?
Yeah, that's the game. That's the aim.
That's what you want to do.
Yep.
So, tell us, how did you get on the game, bro? How did that happen? When did that happen?
So that was after that event.
So if you didn't know, the bro's got his car on the Burnout Masters game.
Yeah.
We don't even have to ask that question. It's a whole topic.
Yeah. He's his picture. Your pictures with Mullet, Mr. Mullet, all the time.
Yep. So me and him got put on the game at the same time.
How good is that?
I think that's pretty cool to.
Yeah. Who's spoken to him?
Two cars that are of similar sort of.
Yeah.
Thing.
Who's spoken to him? Do you know? You've spoken to him?
Yeah, I've spoken to him on Facebook. I was trying to hustle him to come over to Autofest actually.
Yes. We've hustled him a little bit too.
He's keen. He's keen.
We've hustled him a little.
Well, I think this would be the pro, like, how he wanted to build a car over, leave it over here, or have things done.
Well, that's right. He did say that he'd possibly build something here.
Almost Auckland based. There he'd be go from both ends of the island. From
yes.
Yeah. We'll keep that in mind.
We'll keep that in mind. There's a few Aussies wanting to come over next year that they've indicated, and I think Autofest might be a thing. And hopefully, the girls. Your missus, bro, she gets into the skids. Got a missus. Sorry for assuming.
Yep. No, she's probably couldn't ask for any better support, really. Than
Ah,
what she
good.
does.
Wicked.
She, mainly these days with the stock car, she's always at home doing home things while I'm in Hamilton playing with my race car.
Yeah, so well, you got kids?
Oh, I've got one.
Right.
Not to her, but
Yeah.
do have one, yep.
Yeah, okay. What going to your race car stuff in your stock car?
Well,
What's-
can I stop for a second?
oh, yeah, I guess.
Can I ask a couple more questions about the Burnout Masters game?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah,
we sort
right. Yeah, no, fair
With
cool.
them and do you play it yourself? Had you played it before
Yep.
you've got the car on the game?
Yeah, I've always had it on my phone. Always sucked at it. Like, really sucked at it. And then...
Better on the wheel, just straight them and
Cat,
wheel stuff.
what are you up to,
Yeah,
buddy?
I guess. Sometimes.
But that would,
So you play it a bit then still, or
Yeah, I still play it. So,
you own your car? Did you buy your car?
Yep, brought my car.
Wicked.
So I...
buy nut out.
Yep, I've got Nut
Nut
out. I've got Mr Mullet. Got
Okay.
full on.
Wicked.
That's a cool game, bro.
I just found,
Cat.
like literally last week, that if you connect your PlayStation controller to your phone, it's so much easier to play. It was like a game changer for me.
PlayStation.
We need a PlayStation or controller. Anyway,
The controller, yeah.
how do you fuck you do that?
Oh, Bluetooth.
Oh
Google
my
tells
god! Really? Okay, Google tells you. All right, fair enough. We'll get someone young to show us how to do that, bro.
But once I got
Controller's
that,
bigger
I
than
only
your
hit
phone.
most of the walls, not all of them.
But then you're casting to your TV too. You doing that or
I
not?
haven't worked that
Oh,
out.
yes,
I haven't
you can
worked
do
that
that.
out.
Cast your
Yeah.
TV
Yeah,
and
bro.
do it on the thing. We've figured out
controller.
casting, bro, and we're
Yeah.
50 years
That'd
plus.
be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need a Chromecast.
Yep, got one of those.
Well, fuck, you gotta do it, bro.
Oh, man.
Google Home on your phone or your device. Google
Yeah.
Home.
New goals.
New goal.
Yeah, you're gonna. Oh fuck, no, not. Sorry, Google. Google's cat piss off. Google's trying to. I spoke some shit. Cat, go away, really, bro. What are you up to? Oh, okay. No, you need to do
Nah,
that. Okay, on
that's-
TV.
Yeah.
Big blimmin' big well done, bro.
So did you watch any of the stuff over in? Oh, okay. So okay then. Yeah, fuck. Well, I didn't even really go into that. Like, what did they just approach you, or you approach them? What happened?
I'm not completely sure how it actually happened. Because I
It's
know...
like Biggie said, hey, it was all a dream. And then it was like,
Used to read Word Up magazine.
So I know at AutoFest last year, the winner of AutoFest got on the game,
Right.
which Liz won, and she's already on there.
Yes. Right.
So I guess maybe it was to do...
it's like an undercover hard luck award sort of almost.
No. Well, they had a spot. They had a
like
spot on the game
had
to
a spot on the
give.
game to give.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that was it or...
How
I
cool.
do know that Putty and Ellen, they've been really, really good to me.
Well, look, you
And
know,
they pushed-
I'm
they
guessing.
pushed.
Shout out to
Yeah,
them
good.
too.
That's fucking brilliant. Well done, Party and Ellen. They're beautiful people as well. So
Yep.
you know, I'm not surprised one bit about that.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's be honest, I'm sure that Burnout Masters would have had obviously a budget already to have the 3D scanning guy come and do the 3D scanning of a car because that's what happened, yeah.
No, actually.
No, what happened?
We just got some photos of the car, a nice clear
Piss off, really?
all round. I've actually got some photos on my phone of when I was sort of making it.
Oh,
And they
look, I'm
booked it
behind
off
the
photos.
times. Is that right?
It's, yeah,
Wow.
crazy.
Oh, well, fuck, well done, bro.
Hope,
That's
there's
awesome.
hope for the menace.
Yeah, there's hope for my
hope for the
shit box
best.
downstairs.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah,
You
I
know?
think a lot of it was just Putty and Ellen kind of pushed to,
Oh, well done. Thank you, guys. We're big supporters of them.
yeah.
We really are big supporters of them and their events, especially what they did with the I Am Hope and the Winter Jam.
Yeah.
And you were there.
Yeah.
You were there. We didn't see you there. We didn't really know you then.
Oh, you were volunteering?
You were volunteering. Oh, yeah, you were doing helmeted up with
Yep.
Dwight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dwight McAwesome. Righto then. Well, where did you start in cars? So, is it your old man or your uncle or your mum, or did you just fucking
Yeah,
do it
family
yourself?
of carry people. Yeah, Dad's always had cars, raced the local dirt tracks and bits and pieces down our way. And yeah, he had a panel and paint shop, so it was a given that we were going to play with cars.
Of course.
And yeah, they built me a go-kart when I was a kid. And I
Right.
used to just annoy the whole neighbourhood around his workshop in it.
Ah, wicked.
And then yeah, it just carried on from there.
Yeah.
Until I eventually got into stock cars. Stock
Right.
cars was my first sort of
So, okay, then we'll tell us about your stock car now. Then I thought I was rudely interrupted before, but fair call, Ray, for interruption. We hadn't finished talking about Burnout Masters, really, had we? But now we have. Let's talk about your fucking stock car.
Yep, stock car. That's something this year I'm going to probably focus a bit more energy into. We've built a new car. The last few years I've had a bit of a break and someone else has been driving my car because I broke my back in it.
Oh, shit.
So,
It's a rough sport.
You seem awfully upwardly mobile for a broken back, so well done.
yeah. So we basically had to trade in the shopping trolley for something a bit better because the car I had was a bit of a trolley more than a race car as such.
Sure, yeah.
So now we've built a race car.
Is that supers or
It's still a stock car.
still just stock
I
over
still
stock?
haven't got the budget to go super.
Right.
That's insane, eh? It's insane.
Probably can't drive that good either.
Well, there's only one way to learn.
Don't yourself,
There's only one way to learn, jump in that deep end, Bo.
Yeah. No, I'd love to have a go in supers one day, but the stock car's enough
Yes,
for now.
no, it's a definitely a big budget play.
Yeah.
When did the switch into burnouts come, or how did that happen? Like, what was your
Just been a
hoon?
hoon,
Right.
pretty much. And then, yeah, just at one point, I don't even think I was working, and we were just going out to the drags like 4 nights a week.
Right.
You born and bred around Pocono area?
No, South Auckland, Mangere,
Oh, yeah, still not that far.
all that. Yeah, around the area though.
Yeah. Not
Bro,
far
we used to
off.
do some pretty blooming chaotic, blooming stupid, idiotic blooming missions from West Auckland out to Miramiri, or when we'd leave Miramiri.
Yep.
You know, stupid drives, blooming, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You did sort of those,
Rotorua up to those ways.
yeah, you either go away or right away back to Auckland.
There no cool highways either.
Well, it wasn't as busy in the highways.
Wasn't as busy. No, not
Sunday
the same
afternoons
trucks and
was-
shit.
But it was, yeah, we
Cars weren't as fast.
we survived. No.
They weren't very safe. They weren't as fast. All right. Well, then, so what was your first car that you've owned?
So my first car was a hand-me-down from Dad. It was actually a Datsun 1200 coupe rally car.
Really?
It's
Yes.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
No fucking
then-
way.
Yeah.
What was that running in it?
Well, road legal rally car.
Converted or?
Yep. Yeah. It was. I had a 1200 Datsun, like a built race engine in it.
You know, just nice little
know.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay. What's called this? Come on, this is back in the olden days.
Yeah.
Turbos got dirt in them and they died.
Yeah.
So again, to have a crack at some of that, have you done any work? You've made any changes? Or
We haven't done any changes as such. Obviously, with building something like that, we've had our fair share of struggle of getting reliability sorted, and I think we're on top of that now.
yeah.
So the last couple of times I've used the car, we've been able to try different tyre pressures, running it at different temperatures when you're starting the skid, bits and pieces to get the car to perform better for how we want to use it. And so now we're kind of just enjoying that. Like before we go to Autofest, it'll probably go back on the dyno and get a health check.
What's the ECU you're running?
Life Racing F88 or something or other.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Aussie brand.
No, it's a
they
European brand. Apparently they use them with Formula Ones and bits and pieces. I don't know why I ended up with that, but that's what I got told
Yeah,
to buy
fair
at
enough.
the time.
Fair enough.
It
So
does-
did you have to make the change, top of your manifold to put the cable in?
Oh, I've got a forward-facing plenum and everything.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. No, it's all pretty cool setup, but yeah, we're finally getting somewhere with the reliability of the car.
Yeah.
Not smashing transmissions to bits and
Yeah. So
Dynos?
what trans have you been running? Something prior BTRs or?
no, always ran. I went straight from the T5, the manual, straight
Yes.
to the Power Glide.
Okay, right.
And then, yeah, we just had a few issues with that, which turns out it was possibly maybe a drive shaft issue causing it.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Once we sorted that, that's been a big part of it, like massive part to keep the car going.
Have you had it on the dyno?
Yes, yeah, it's on the dyno all the time.
What's it hooking?
I think at the moment it's running around 500 horse somewhere there at the wheels.
That's reasonably respectable,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I think they toned it down a little bit.
Is the engine built? Must
No.
be built. No.
No,
How many Ks on that clock, you know?
I don't know what Ks are on this motor. So
Right.
for all the years it was Barra, when we first converted it, I blew a motor up straight away because we had a dud injector in it.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And then we put another one in. At the time I was working at Ford as a mechanic.
Yes.
And they had a scrap bin out the back full of motors.
Oh, yeah.
So we just fished one out and stuck it in, and it had been in there from...
So you got a Barra out of the scrap bin,
Yeah.
chuck it in there. I mean, come on, people wonder why I like the fucking Barra engine. Like,
So that Ford, that in Mexico where I worked, they had a wreckers yard. And
hilarious.
there was a low KFG motor in the scrap bin, so we fished it out.
yeah.
And stuck it in, and that was around 2015. And it's been in the car right up until Chrome last year.
Well,
Wow.
and then what happened?
Long story short, the guy that tunes my car, he likes to keep it safe, which is why it's lasted this long. And then he's got another mate that helps him and stuff. And I twisted his rubber arm to give me two-step and bits and pieces.
Right.
Then I got carried away blowing flames and backfires and things until the bottom end fell out of it.
Yeah, excellent. That's cool,
We went
mate.
to block number 3.
So yeah, now we've got a third motor in it. I have no idea what Ks that's done or anything.
Yes.
But all the motor has in it internally is a set of valve springs.
So they need
Nothing at all in it. We spent the time and money on genuine parts bolted to it.
Decent turbo.
Yeah, decent turbo and
That's not a factory turbo, is it?
no.
Did you have that?
no.
Did you find the plenum made any difference from the factory inlet?
I wouldn't know for the fact that when we built the car, that's kind of what it got
Right.
straight off the bat.
Aye.
So that is cable. That is cable.
Yeah, cable.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. It's got like a 90 or 100 mil throttle body or something on it. So
Wicked. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
I'll suck him off though.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they do talk about the variance of like the turned around bloom and plenums don't work around as good as the intakes and stuff, but
What?
Sure, it's just
So you haven't even changed injectors?
Yes, yeah. It's got
High flow
injectors
injectors and
everything.
stuff, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got
Yeah.
2000cc injectors.
Coils?
and- yeah, the
Yeah.
LQ9 coils.
Right.
Yeah, like everything.
So she's fruited up,
yeah,
just only on the
bolted
inside.
it is,
Right.
is all aftermarket bits and pieces.
Cams at all?
No,
No.
no.
You thought about doing that?
I have. Maybe one day soon. Yeah.
There's some pretty cool cams out there.
There is,
Fucking
but
don't-
with Boost, the biggest gain we get out of cams is it's going to sound cool. But other than that, with Boost, it doesn't make a big difference.
Yeah. That's. I think that's where I'm going with cams because it sounds
Oh,
cool.
everything I say has cams in it. Like, if it hasn't got a cam, it's boring. So
Yeah. I mean, my car's completely unfunctional, aerodynamically. It wouldn't, it looks like it's supposed to be built for racing, but no.
perfect.
It's not. It's just built to do.
if there's racing in circles, it's going to be front contender.
So, no, that's fucking awesome. Well, all right then. So, your next event is going to be that. If you win a ticket to Autofest, from Autofest, are you going to go to someone else?
I will do everything in my power to get there.
Yep.
I 99% would say would go,
Yes.
but obviously it's a big ask, budget-wise, and bits and pieces. But I would say that we'd find a way to get there if we had to. It's something I definitely want to do, and it's a goal that's pretty much what we built the car for.
Yes,
that
right.
sort of stuff.
Wicked.
Back then, it was NZBC with the Summer Nats tickets.
Yes.
And like the biggest inspiration of burnouts for me since we started doing them competitively is Rick and Jen Island.
Right.
So they are the reason we pushed to build the car to what it is now to be able to compete at a level that can go to Australia.
Performance,
I just never went the V8 route, but
No, it's a tough route you've gone.
yeah,
It was
Well, there's a ton of talk.
yeah.
You
There's
would
a
have
ton of
been
talk. Decent.
there wouldn't have been around that time when you did the conversion and everything. There wouldn't have been a lot of cars around that were sort of doing.
I think we
Yeah,
were kind
it
of
was
the
all basic
first
stuff.
ones really
Yeah,
to
I think-
over here to start playing with the Barras,
Yeah.
which was cool. The guy that originally did all the wiring and tuning and stuff for me on it originally, he'd done his homework, and we spent hours and hours on the dyno working out how to make it work.
Yeah.
and he got there in the end. And yeah,
Well, you know, Ray. Who has there been a Barra? Been a Barra in the Summer Nats Pro Series finals?
Top 10, like a top 10 wise and all that sort of thing. Probably, yeah, there's a couple of real tough 6-cylinder like supercharged that have been in there.
Right.
I'm not sure if they'd be Barra, but be something close. There's some tough ones over there.
I think it's time there was something that sort of got up there. So we've got Hayden going over in his rotary.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's cool.
Bring that on.
The Aussies, when the Aussies were over here last, Lynchy and everyone, Steve Ellicott was skidding, and he just blew their minds.
Yeah.
Like they
he got Lynchy's Tippin Award.
Yeah.
At the Taupo event.
Right. Yeah.
And that was formed by it was a bit wet, and he came monstering down there, and he did win about 3 times, and he came around and just like the back of the car was like an inch from the barrel. Like I'm sure everyone thought that he hit it because they're from the different angles with the smoke that he had.
Right.
But he almost just went full backwards into the barrel. But that was a good event. Like that's that's if they kept that one going. Like it was. I like everyone talks about that track. And saying that, what is your favourite track?
So Taupo is definitely Taupo's definitely one of them.
Right.
Miri will have to be
Taupo old pad though.
Yeah, Taupo old pad.
Yeah.
Miri is probably the one for me.
Brought it back.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I've probably got 2 pads that are equal to me for favourites, which is Miri and Dion's pad at Mount Morrinsville.
Oh yeah.
I love that little pad.
It's a good day out there, eh? We've been lucky enough to go there once. It's a good day. We enjoyed it.
It's a great day. What do you think of the you been to Reppernets?
I haven't.
You haven't been to Reppernets?
Because Speedway's always a big thing on Easter weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So normally I get, on Easter weekend, I would go race the stock car at Waikaraka Park and skid the Burnout car for their fireworks display as well. So it was kind of a...
Yes, yeah.
That is the only reason I've never been to Reppernets actually, is because I get to go do that.
Yeah.
So
bucket list thing though?
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely go. I probably won't be this year because with the new stock car, there's a big meeting on in Napier that weekend, so we'll be at that.
Yeah.
So you would have been at the same exhibition skid that other Shaun was at with the Starlet when they did it. Same time? In Waikaraka?
No, he did a different one. Same deal, but yeah.
There was a zero tyres.
A different one, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Normally when I go there, last year was it Naz with the Supra, the LS
the green, the green one.
Iraq. So it was me and him last year, and then the year before, all the years before, was normally Liz and Ramo, and sometimes Sambo. We'll come to it.
Nice.
That's cool.
Have you? Oh, okay.
No.
What? So when the guys in Burnout Masters and Power Crews were overseas, you watch that kind of stuff. You that kind of a follower?
Yep, definitely followed them.
Yeah.
Geez, what an outright trip. Who wouldn't love to go on that trip? So you can only watch it and dream, eh? Yeah, no, that's real cool watching that. I quite like following some of the YouTubers that they were going and visiting as well. So.
Yes, right.
Do you follow us, bro?
Yep.
Like and subscribe?
Sure.
You like and subscribe? Shop,
Yep.
Shopper.
You need to. You guys need to.
No, it's a pretty big
we
thing
just hit 500. Yeah, it is pretty big, and 504 prior to filming of this show. So, wouldn't it be cool to have a Kiwi in that group?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Going over there.
Yeah. Definitely.
Fuck, there's got to be someone that's got some potential to sort of get up there and sort of get dragged along with that.
Well, you got to be like, I think, the momentum to party. The momentum to be able to rip your engine out,
rebuild engines on the spot,
then the
constantly.
momentum to survive, and then the momentum to travel all of those hours around that they were doing to make the event. So
I think there's some people over here, and you know what?
It's all kind of sounding like, someone that likes to party. So that's someone's got a liquor store. Someone that has something maybe LS.
Oh, you could. Yeah, right, like possibly
maybe LS, because there's LSs everywhere.
That's $300 for an LS over there.
They do like the Commodores in America, I see.
Yep, so it's all kind of resembling one Kiwi in particular, really.
It is, isn't it?
I'm picking down where you're heading, bro. I'm picking down where you're heading.
Well, Well, Mr. Wilbur, you've been called out right now to get that fucking car of yours to Power Cruise or Burnout Masters USA 2025. Gup, we know you watch the show. Give him a call, mate.
Car's on the game. May as well
I don't
take it
think
over,
Gup watches the show, mate. He doesn't know who the fuck we are.
Try.
I'm going to roast your car now, bro.
You do that, man. You do that.
We know you're a watcher of the show, so you know what we do. Let me have a go. Everybody knows what this is about by now. We've got Jack, our AI mate, and we feed him a picture of the car.
Tough looking picture that he got.
Yeah, he got a tough looking picture, and I asked him to fucking have a crack and roast old mate here. So here we go. All right, Shaun and his barely there EA Falcon. Barely looks like it's one gust of wind away from turning into an abstract art installation. A turbo Barra in the EA body, it's like bolting a jet engine to a paper plane. Technically it'll fly, but who's betting on the landing? You almost got that Summer Nats ticket last year, Shaun, but let's face it, the car's probably held together with zip ties and Shaun's undying willpower. You've got flush drainage on the side of the car, pretty fitting for something that spends most of its time circling the drain of competition. Just getting beat out by a girl last time. Maybe the smoke show is just Bailey's engine whispering, I can't do this anymore, mate.
Oh, that's pretty accurate, really.
So I was like, oh, we'll just be meaner.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't too bad, really. You know what I mean? It was fucking...
Had a couple of little spots there.
You know, I mean, the girl thing, being by a girl, that was low-hanging fruit. You know, even for
But in
AI.
saying that, there's nothing wrong with like it. There's some tough lady skidders.
You realise there's nothing wrong with being beaten by a girl, and
Yeah.
fuck tons have been beaten by a girl, especially Liz Gracie. Barely, more like barely moving, mate. This heap of 90s Ford nostalgia is so washed up it makes your granddad's lawnmower look like a Formula One car. That turbo Barra must be crying itself to sleep every night, stuck in this EA body like a gym bro trapped in a clown car. A gym bro.
Yeah, Jack.
Shaun, you're out there puffing more smoke than a pensioner's lawn burn off, but the only thing you're burning is everyone's patience. Oh, heck. How did you almost score a ticket to Summer Nats with this abomination? You're lucky you got beaten by a smidge. Imagine embarrassing yourself at Summer Nats when Barely blows a head gasket halfway through the first skid. That thing's held together with hopes, prayers, and a roll of duct tape. Flush drainage sounds like where this car belongs. Flush down the drain along with any hopes of winning.
I'm just going to say there's nothing wrong with duct tape.
There is nothing wrong with duct tape. We use a lot of it.
You need to learn that.
I'd be lost without duct tape and cable ties.
Oh, mate, honestly.
And roof nuts.
And rib nuts, yeah.
That's new to the program. That's the new boy on the block.
Well, you know, I know you and welders. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things. We're with a lot of things. We say, okay, yeah, that was all right. What do you reckon?
No, I think he could do better stuff.
I honestly think so too. Actually, it was a bit fucking weak.
It's good, but I think it's getting to a point where the relationship can be getting a bit stale.
What I might do,
And
yeah, I might break up with him.
Jack's picking up on some stuff, but I think what you're giving him is not quite what he's wanting.
Maybe you need to talk to Jack's wife.
All right, I'm going to tell Jack, mate. I'm going to ask your wife.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. The other thing I thought of is,
You can tell him, like, in the next posting, it's like, mate, we've been having conversations about how we think you're fucking not as really as cracked up. You know,
yeah.
like
She says you're not fucking performing. You're not performing for us. What's going on, Jack?
Fucked
That
up
might
is this.
warm him up.
We're sitting there talking about a fucking AI program.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to do an interview
That's right.
about cars and burnouts and stuff.
You got to roast Jack sometimes.
The other thing I thought of doing was get AI to voice it instead of me saying it. I'll get like a Chinese guy. I don't want to be racist, but you know what I mean. Something hilarious saying.
Can we do that?
Taking the piss out of your car.
Can we do that when we do the cartoon figures?
Oh yes.
So we just have the cartoon figure on the screen, and then the voice stuff will just be going over.
Oh, yeah, well, you're giving something away, but anyway, you're giving something away. But well, we're getting. What's coming? We're getting logos.
Sorry.
We're getting proper logo, and it's going to be us as cartoon-looking motherfuckers. And yeah, wait till you see what I get Ray's cartoon to do. He probably won't be happy.
See, yeah.
Well, Ray's got a couple of questions. Ray's got a question he needs to ask anyway.
Oh, yes. Do you play the Burnout Masters game?
Yes. Fuck.
I know that. I just want to check that in. No, bro, what food, and I'm changing it up this week, what food do you like that you can cook?
That I can cook?
That you can cook. Do you like cooking?
Yeah, I don't mind cooking.
So what?
Can you cook?
Yeah, when I want to.
Righto, so
what's something that, what's your go-to, like, if you're going to feel like cooking, what do you want to cook yourself? Barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue.
Just go to that effort.
Low and slow?
Yeah, low and slow.
Nice.
Coals.
Nice. Oh,
yeah, steak. That's kind of my go-to.
Righto, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, a lazy go-to is always something in the deep fryer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you use the air fryer?
Oh, so we had recently had to use the air fryer because my missus didn't like the smell of the deep fryer in the house.
Oh, righto.
But one's weaseled its way back in. You know?
Because the air fryer's not...
It just isn't the same, eh?
No, it's not.
You know, like a lot of things, quick and easy, but you want that bit nicer sort of tasties and... Oh, barbecue something.
Yeah, I'm down with the barbecue. Do you like, how long does it go for? Do you look like a 16-hour type cook, or what's the deal?
I don't have time to these days, but yeah, I was doing those.
Yes.
Briskets and bits and pieces, ribs and
Yeah. Wicked.
If we did one time, would you make the effort to come back down and have a feed with us?
Mate, I'd drive to Wellington for barbecue.
We want to do one. We want to do one for a fundraiser for our South Island trip.
Because we like doing it. Like we that whole how you got to go to the effort and all the probe it, get the right temperature.
We've made some shit ones. Some shit ones, but on the way to figuring out it's in the heat and the coals and
leaving it alone. I can't leave it alone. I get opening the lid and
wrapping up in those towels and putting it in the things and bringing it out 12 or however many hours later, and it's still blooming hot. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, we put them in like a chili bin, an esky for our Australia viewers. And wrap that all up in towels and leave that overnight, like another 12 hours.
It's still hot the next day.
Whoa,
It just falls apart, like
starting to drool more than normal.
I feel like we're marketing the barbecue already.
Well, we're going to have one of those. What are you doing January 5th, bro?
Hopefully I'll be in summer nets, man.
Good answer, bro.
If not,
great answer.
If not, I think I might be in Tauranga for something.
Ooh, you're coming to the summer nets party. Wicked, bro, that'd be awesome. We hope that we don't see you.
Yeah, exactly.
At the World End, bro.
I don't see you either.
But if we do, thank you for coming. But we hope we don't see you there, bro. Summer nets party, World's End, January 5th. Tauranga, be there or be a fucking weirdo.
Looking forward to seeing out you on the pad in October.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Out there as well.
I think we might have to stuff one of his in there.
That'd be dope. Yeah, that'd be dope. You might have to chuck Ray in there because I've got my own car to drive. Oh, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can sort out this last fucking issue. But, either way, don't even make that face, bro. Bro, okay, so obviously you watch our show. We talk about men's mental health, and we're bringing that subject up right now. And what's you got a take on this, bro?
So it's actually because I've watched the show. It's something I was thinking about before. Me personally, that I know of, I've never really had any issues. Me personally, man, I've lost some friends to it.
Right.
And I know some people still that go through it. And bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So times when
you're fully aware of the stuff.
Of it.
Yeah, right.
Always if someone's got a problem, happy to talk to them.
Yeah, of course.
I'm absolutely useless with it, but it's still a yarn, isn't it?
I think that's it more than anything. Do you know what I mean? Just be prepared to let somebody, get some stuff off their chest, because that's probably what helps a lot of the time. I mean.
Oh, exactly. And even if it is a shit yarn.
Yeah.
A shit yarn's better than sitting there by yourself, worrying about the world, eh?
Yeah,
sometimes, like there's times on odd days when you're feeling a bit shit, you've got pretty good mechanisms where you just someone to yak to, or something that you clicks yourself out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yourself, or
I'm pretty good at picking up when people aren't themselves, sort of thing. So normally I'll poke the bear and wind them up, which either makes them happy or they tell me to fuck off.
Right, yeah.
Either way, I get a bite.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm that guy that likes to poke the bear as much as I can.
Yeah. I'm fully done with that, actually. I mean, I've got other reasons for doing that, but...
But, you know, that if they're having a bad day and you poke the bear, normally it'll cheer them up. If they're really having a bad day, well, it's cheered me up because I've run them up.
Well, from our conversation, you seem pretty tied up. Like for someone, you know, you got in the car world, you quite entwined with a lot of different people.
Yeah,
like
you're different circles.
The conversation we had, you know, prior to doing our filming and such, like. You mentioned some names that go way back, bro, that like resonate with me.
Yeah.
You know, like through the stock cars and the skids and just, you know, cars in general. And it's
well, that's it, you know. I grew up around Waikaka Park when I was a kid. You kind of did too, so
yeah, no, it was
all those same names are around. They're just maybe different generations these days, but
yeah.
They're all still there.
Well, see, this is why I use Encyclopedia Ray knows everything that stock cars from 1908 to fucking 2084. Like, to the future ones, he's like, oh, yeah, no, that guy in the next 20 years does this. Like,
well, I was telling him, like, because my uncle, he's passed now, used to do all the grading, you know, for a lot of years. And it was us as blooming mischief little naughty fellas, you know, we'd hang on the back of the grader and get dragged around the track. And he says to me straight off, he's like, oh, that would have been Frank Irvine driving the grader as well at that time. I was like, yep, exactly.
right.
Blooming, you know.
There you go.
Even now, he's still the president of Waikaka Park.
TNA.
For all these years.
TNA, Frank Irvine, he's blooming, bro, he's got blooming petrol in his veins till he blooming passes that, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You had the other one, Ray Chatfield, you mentioned too.
Yep.
Like,
So what's you've got what's your burnout family and your stock car family like? There's, you know what I mean? There's the crossovers and that. Some people into burnout, like, I mean, who's Hayden? Hayden, doesn't he? Hayden have a stock car?
Yeah, Hayden's got a stock car, yeah. Who else is there? I think there's a couple of other people who are in the speedway world.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's a guy, I'm not sure if he does so many burnouts these days. He races a production saloon at Huntley. But yeah, it's a hard one.
What
like
different type of family though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we've noticed burnout family. If your shit's broken down, someone will help you out. Is it the same in the stock cars?
Very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Right.
Where's our mate? Crank Motorsport, one of our bloody
KM Taxi,
half-ass sponsors, KM Taxi.
Half-ass sponsor.
Love you, Mitch. No, he's got street stocks. Like, he does street stock thing down that way.
Yeah, I realise it.
So the women, all those fellas help each other unbend each other's cars between races and stuff.
Well, you know, they probably don't weld as good as the actual stock car guys. Is probably what the only reason.
I mean, that stuff.
Steel's not as thick. Steel's not as thick.
See, you're quite conditioned to it too, bro. Being stock cars and skids, same thing. Stock cars, you know, you travel all the way down to Palmy.
Yep.
And I mean, you've got like 3 races. You might have 3 races on the.
Yeah.
It's not a big. You've got 3 races.
Yeah.
In your you know on your program.
Yeah.
You go in there, you get your car battered out, you know, and it's broken.
Race 1.
Yeah, we're on race 1, first corner, race 1.
The only spare part you didn't bring is the fucking broken bit.
And yeah, you know, sometimes and it's it can be a bloody heart draining thing. But
so what do you do for a
it with
crush,
love.
bro?
Digger driver.
Digger driver, right? Eh? How big you go? What are you big on? Little one?
Nah. The place I'm with currently, I'll go anywhere from like a 12-tonner through to 50s and 60s.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
I've decided any digger drivers for employment we come across, I'm always going to label them as like skid pad producers. Makers.
Yeah, have you made any skid pads, bro?
Of course he is.
No, I haven't actually done any skid pads, but obviously been involved with them.
Right.
Yeah.
But
You've skidded on
Pads that you've been involved in?
Yep.
Oosh.
and you skidded at the Liz and Brian's pad.
No.
That's one you haven't got done.
I see Ryan put a post on Facebook the other
LS
day.
Fest.
And
Yes.
they're talking about the LS's, and then I had to cheekily put on Anna Barra. But yeah, last year when it was on, I actually
You still allowed to look at it. You still had to go.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that just a...
I kind of looked
I
for
thought that was just
last year to go and
Right.
participate, but it never eventuated. But you never know.
Yeah, Mitchell let you skid his car then.
Oh, sure, I'll find something. Something with the keys in it.
That's our Falcon boy, I'm sure, coming right out there. Same as we used to do in Rotorua. No, just jokes. Just jokes. All right, so there's another thing we're going to do now is we're going to do a draw for our stuff.
Yep.
And Ray was giving me shit earlier because the Hot Wheels stuff is this
As I do.
164th garage tool shop accessories, and there's a compressor. There's like looks like a big old fucking welder there. There's a
Workbench.
workbench.
Drill
there's
press.
drill press.
Fucking sorted. Your workshop is sorted.
So you're getting that instead of a car, and I think that's fucking cool. Ray thinks it's dumb.
How cute. We'll be able to send it in your little blooming backpack. Like,
Well, that's thanks to Hayden Wilby.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine, my mama, who is taking Nut out to the United States next year.
Yeah. What's this bum bag?
With his bum bag. So we've got some, so these are more Fitzroy Motorsport. We've got a couple of colouring in ones here. This is the XO Falcon Mayhem. We've got Evil Mark V Rolly sticker, Spotto sticker.
There's a couple of Spotto. Chuck a couple of Spottos in there.
And we've got these stickers here. So Barely, what's your stock car name? It's got 979, number 979. So there's some stickers there. That's cool. Sliding Designs, Shelly Bird.
Shelly Brrr.
Shelly Bird. She's got a new
Hope you
brain.
well.
She's a Kiwi
She's
now.
going to travel to Conwell this weekend.
Good
She
vibes only.
picked up your game, lady.
Just a Tiffin. Well, she had
Yeah,
a
well, she's recovering,
she had
I
a
realise
brain
that.
transplant.
Well, you know,
Literal
yeah.
brain transplant.
I'm sh-
Some Chems,
Big
of
boy
course.
can.
Chems, a big
boy
jumbo
can.
can of rapid brake cleaner. I'm currently cleaning an alternator of this at the moment. I can use it. And Sliding Designs, keyring, everything. And so, bro, if any of your cars, you got a motorsport page?
Yep.
On what?
On Facebook.
On Facebook, what's it called?
979 stock car and Barely Falcon.
979 stock car and Barely Falcon. I'll look that up, obviously, it's on the screen as
Anyone
I
that
speak.
plays the game religiously.
Yeah, we want
and
to
buy
see.
the car if you haven't got it already.
Yeah, so I tell you what, so to win this fucking shit, oh, not this fucking shit, sorry, I've got to speak more appropriate for the environment that we're in these days. Sorry if I offended anybody. If you'd like to win this stuff, what you need to do is you need to like this video on the YouTubes, or you got to like this post on the Bookface, and I want you to like Barely 979 Motorsports, the link that I put up. You got to like them too. And you know what? If you've got if you own Barely the car on Burnout Masters and you post a screenshot, obviously in the Facebook or anywhere, of you owning that car, you're going to get, I reckon, 20 extra entries into the draw.
Oh, there'd just be some pretty cool stuff going down for that.
Yeah, so basically if you can post a picture of that, you're probably going to fucking win it. And, yeah.
There goes Carlos starting to download it on this game right now.
There'll be a lot of people downloading onto this fucking game right now.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, there's another question we haven't asked, bro.
Oh, where you go?
Whose car would you like to drive? Is there any car that you want to have a drive of? Whose car would you like to jump on the wheel and get fuck yeah?
It's probably a couple, but
You can have a couple.
one that comes to mind would be Rusty.
Oh yeah, nice.
I'd be all about having a go on that thing. You know, it's almost like he's towed his burnout car to the pad and left the trailer on and tried to skid it with the whole lot.
Yep. Shout out to Paul and Anita.
Shout out to Paul and Anita, and so
That thing's
we've just re-released.
Yes.
We just re-released our interview on them. I stole some footage off the internet and I got in trouble for it. And so I had to stop the video, and
We've been very lucky to be able to produce these editing of their things because we haven't had the jail sentencing for doing the stealing of the photos and a lot of lawyers.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a huge thing, but we've made it.
I was in handcuffs. Normally I
Still
love
here.
it, but this time I didn't. So, fuck, what was I talking about?
The
You just
photos.
interrupted
Thank
me.
you. Sorry, boss, I do that, but it's talking about Paul and getting it back on there, the episode, and
Yeah, so anyway, I've updated it and I've given it our new beginning. So our new intro with the song and how cool we are, Duck and Ray. And then at the end, I've added some footage that Paul sent of the Rusty 8 cruising around the dirt track.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hammers that thing around the fucking stock car track.
yeah.
And what was he doing? He was doing the same times as the top stock cars.
yes, bro. Yeah.
And this fucking thing, bro.
Yep.
That's
All right.
cool. I do like that.
So what's your other car then?
Oh, it'll be full on, eh?
Oh yeah, go on, here we go.
Nice. Yep.
There has been talk, obviously, I'm pretty close with Ricky.
Yeah.
There has been talk a couple of times about me having a drive of it.
Been
but-
for rides in it? You've had some been for
Yeah,
rides
yeah,
and skids?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he knows if I get in it, I probably won't give it back.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That thing's cool. That's something I'd definitely...
It's got a bit of legacy behind it too, hasn't it? Bit of history.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
have you got any Aussie car favourites?
Yeah, obviously all of them. Like, geez, you wouldn't say no.
Oh yeah, fully I guess.
I'd love to actually have a go on Mr Mullet. That
Right.
thing's cool.
Yeah, sweet.
You know, everyone likes driving Lynchy's car and stuff, but
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Simon.
enough,
There you go,
everybody
Simon,
likes-
brother. Simon, yeah, I'm going.
Have you seen his new one? Do you like his new
yeah, I like
Mullet
the
too.
Ute though. I'm all about the Ute.
Yeah, of course.
And yep, I did actually say to him if he came over here he'd have no option. We'll
Collab.
just stick him in Barely
Something,
and make him
yeah.
drive it, eh?
I think so. Do you know, do you know what fuck gave me a bit of a big head is when we interviewed Simon,
Yeah.
Mr. Mullet, and I'd asked him if he'd seen my car, and he's like, yeah, fuck, I seen your car, and he's like, oh no, like there's another fucking pair of
Yeah, he
Falcon.
thought it was like,
he's
no.
like, oh no, and he clicked on it, he's like, oh, fuel, it's in New Zealand. So I was like, yeah, true, he doesn't know the car doesn't fucking go, but yeah, so that gave me a bit of a fucking big head. You know,
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
that. Ray's got something to ask because he was tapping away. Like
Yeah,
a
I
little-
did. Yeah, I had about 3 or 4, but I've sort of lost them, but I'll get them back. What's the stock car running?
Falcon. Are you?
Got it. Yep.
Are you Falcon?
It's the
Intake.
4.1.
Yeah, 4 litre, yeah, intake.
Intake. Yep. That's.
Uh,
Well, it's right about this point in time where the boys kind
I
of
can put something over
Well,
this point. I
they lost their way a
Or something
little.
I can make this go away quickly.
There's some
Just
stuff
keep
kind of
it going,
happening,
just
but
keep
some
it
stuff
going.
not kind of
Yeah,
happening.
So we've
Really
anything you'd
appreciate
like
your
to ask us,
time.
No,
Thanks for watching. Yeah. There's a skid at
See
the
if I can
end.
show you videos. I can-
Yeah,
any
well, thank you.
questions, I send them
Thank you for your support.
Well, we appreciate that. What's been your favourite episode of ours? Because you know what, this is episode 23, bro.
all. Oh, wow, is it?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like,
Yeah, and that's not including, so this is episode 23 and we've done 10 shorts.
roll on the Christmas issue.
So there's 33, but like 23 1 hour long episodes, bro.
Yeah. That's almost like a whole day.
Yes, well, it is. So your favourite one must be Rusty 8 then. Oh, have you seen that one?
I actually didn't see
Before it was taken down?
No, I didn't see it.
Right.
Oh, you'll be able to
So
watch
that
it
one's
now
just, that
with
got
better
posted
sound.
yesterday. No, it's not
Oh,
better sound. Just because we got new mics now doesn't mean that when I repost the video.
Crying, smiley face.
Oh, so good. Thank you, bro. Oh, that's awesome.
No, I think one of the best episodes I've watched would be the Aussie commentator.
Doobie?
Which one?
Doobie or...
Which one?
That's
Oh, yeah,
He's
Doobie.
funny, that dude.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's a neat dude.
And other than that, I think would be the Whites one because that was an awesome roasting. That made me laugh.
Which one was that, sorry?
The Whites one.
Good life.
Skid Life.
Oh, Dwight, yes.
Roasting. That was pretty funny.
Was,
Yeah, well, because
wasn't
they're
it?
like twin turbo, like it seems to get onto the old.
Well, it saw the photo, you know, all the looks of it in the
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
I guess the more Frankenstein looking the picture that you can give it, the more that it's got to look at and take the piss. It's probably starting to get time to change it up now a little. And like I said, I think I might get AI to voice it, and maybe in like Ray said, in our cartoon characters, our what do they call them these days? Your avatars. Cartoon avatars. Just like the young people, we're going to have those.
Yeah.
And Ray's might look a little bit like P. Diddy, but it doesn't mean he's anything like P. Diddy. Oh, sorry, bro. Oh, well, look, that's about us then, eh? Far out. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You got anything
pretty
coming
much.
up? Do you remember any of that stuff you forgot?
Nah, I might have got one of them in there. I'm not sure.
Not 100% sure. We've asked
see you in
about,
October
we've asked about the
anyway.
food, we've asked about the family, previous cars. Fuck, no, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Shooting straight back to Pocono from here, or got somewhere to visit, or
Might go back to Hamilton, work on the stock car.
Oh, yes, you see cars, Hamilton stock cars still there.
Yep, so it's still at the workshop, where the guy's workshop that built it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, luckily he's not only built my car for the season, he's still building cars, so he's always there.
Oh, what is it?
So, yeah.
Oh, well, fuck, there you go. Well, thanks, brother. Appreciate you coming over down.
Right.
I mean,
Thank you.
it's such a good interview. And we love the fact that you're on the Burnout Masters game too. You're striving for something that's no, it's fucking awesome, bro. We're fully
right
behind
into
you.
the scene. Right into
Fully
the scene.
behind you. So thanks everybody for watching. You're a bunch of good cunts, but if you don't fuck off now, I'm going to lose my fucking shit on TV. Right, fuck you.